Hey everybody, Dr. Pancakeface here, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a grinder build with the brand new skills from Update 100. Now, this build is similar to the old build, but it's with the new skills, so it's a little bit different. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, first off, in Mastermind, I wanted to get Inspire, because I had Inspire before, and I really liked Inspire then. I still really like Inspire, so I wanted to get Inspire. So what I did was I went up the medic tree to ace out Inspire, and along the way I got a couple of useful things. I got basic combat medic. Gives me damage reduction after I revive somebody. Over here, this one's mainly just to spend skill points because I'm not really going to be using first aid kits. I used to think when I was doing the open beta, you used to be able to drop down a first aid kit and it would pick you right back up, because it was an auto revive instead of an auto use. So if you combine it with Swan Song, then once you went to Swan Song, you could drop a first aid kit and it would pick you right back up. It's pretty fucking awesome. But when they did update 100, they changed it from an auto revive to an auto use. So it only works if you're outside of Swan Song. But I got a bunch of shit in the Revenant tree to pick myself back up, so I'm not really worried about it. So mainly I'm just spending points right here so I can get up to Inspire. But Quick Fix Basic, there we go. That one is actually useful, because it lets me deploy Doctor Bags 50% faster if I have them. Over here we have Basic Painkillers. It gives a crew member damage reduction after I revive them. And now Combat Doctor here, I went on ahead and aced this out. A, because I needed to spend points to get up to Inspire, and B, if I'm in a heist where I'm not going to be using the shape charges, which normally I'm using shape charges, I love those fucking things, but if I'm in a heist like, Cook-Off, for example, where shape charges are fucking useless, then the Doctor Bags are what I'm going to be carrying with me, and it can be really nice to have those Doctor Bags and be able to reset your downs. Once you've gone down a couple of times and you're black and white and you need to reset your downs, boom, Doctor Bags. Very helpful. And then obviously Inspire. That shit is awesome. I love to be able to yell at people and tell them to get the fuck up. Now, over here in Enforcer, I grabbed a couple of things. Since I am using the grinder build, or the grinder deck, I can't use anything above a lightweight ballistic vest. So I need to make the vest as sturdy as possible. So, first off, so that I could start off, I went ahead and aced this up so I could start climbing up the tree here. But what Resilience does give me is it increases my armor recovery rate and reduces the visual flash duration from flashbangs, because I hate flashbangs. Over here in Die Hard, I aced this out so that I can increase the armor of all ballistic vests. Bullseye is awesome. Bullseye is amazing. I never got it before because it was way up the fugitive tree, and the grinder build mainly was Mastermind and Technician. So I couldn't really ever get that far up the fugitive tree to get Bullseye. But now, since it's in the tank tree, well, hell yeah, I'm getting Bullseye. I went ahead and aced that shit out. And then Basic Shock and Awe. I didn't really need it to get up here to Iron Man, but I had some points, and that armor recovery rate is pretty nice, so I went ahead and picked it up. And then obviously I picked up Basic Armor Man to increase my armor value by 30%. And then down here, this was another case of having some extra points and wanting to spend them. So I went on ahead and increased the range at which I pick up ammo boxes. Now over here in Technician, I grabbed a couple of things. I aced out Hardware Expert so that A, I fix drills faster, and B, they have a chance to restart on their own. Because sometimes I'm pretty lazy, what with shooting all these guards and cops and stuff, that I can't be bothered to fix the drill. So I want that shit to be able to restart. Then Drill Sergeant just makes the drill go a little bit faster. And then we have Kickstarter that increases the chance for it to automatically restart up to 30%. So that's pretty nifty. And then finally, we went ahead and aced out more firepower for as many shape charges as possible. Now over here under Oppressor, grabbed a couple of things. I spent 1 point here for a little bit more accuracy, but mainly I wanted to get up to here, because this is what I want. This thing is freaking awesome. Having a 20% chance to stagger people with your bullets. Oh man, I love that shit. Now over here in Ghost, I grabbed a couple of skills. I went ahead and aced out Duck and Cover for the increased dodge chance, the increased sprint, and the stamina buff. Basic parkour for the increased movement speed, and basic shockproof because fuck tasers. That's why. And then finally we get to Fugitive, and under the Revenant tree I got quite a few things. I aced out 9 lives, mainly just that I could get up to these 2 without having to spend any points here. But what it does give me is increased bleed out health and one more time going down into custody before I, one more time going down before I go into custody. Now finally we get up to here, and we got Swan Song and Feign Death. These things are freaking awesome. Swan Song, in case you don't know, puts you into a essentially Swan Song mode where you can still move, but you have movement speed penalty. Lasts for 9 seconds, and once it's aced, your ammo doesn't run out. And that shit is awesome, because A, gives you a chance to shout at people with Inspire and get them up. It gives you a chance to blast some people and take them out. It gives you a chance to get out of harm's way before you go down so that your teammates can come and pick you up without having to worry about being shot. And it gives cloakers a chance to kick you, because if cloakers kick you while you're in Swan Song, then you don't actually lose one of your charges before you go into custody. So that's pretty nifty. And then finally, well, not finally. Finally is this one. Feign Death here. I aced this one out so that I have a 45% chance to instantly get back up. And that shit is awesome. I love it. This is finally. Finally, I can say finally. I got Basic Messiah. This is basically my last resort here. If Feign Death doesn't pick me up, and I don't have any people around to come and pick me up, maybe I'm the last person that was up and I just went down and, oh shit, that really sucks. Well, I have Messiah, and I can pick myself back up just by killing somebody. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. Next up, the perk deck. Obviously, we are using the Grinder perk deck, because that shit is cash. If you don't know what it does, essentially what the Grinder perk deck does is it heals you for health points when you deal damage, and it gives you a couple other things like bonus chance to pierce armor, bonus health, but you can't wear anything above the lightweight ballistic vest, so that kind of sucks. Obviously, we got the lightweight ballistic vest. For the armor, the throwable is a Molotov cocktail, because we want to combine fire with the Grinder. Because if you're just shooting somebody with a gun, it doesn't heal you for nearly as much as the fire, because the fire will actually stack. I don't think it is quite as powerful as it was before the update. It kind of feels like they nerfed it a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. But it does still stack at least, so you can get heals off of multiple enemies standing in fire. So as a result, fire is your friend with this build. So we want the Molotov cocktail. I love to tase people with melees. That's why I got the brass knuckles. And here, the weapons. Now, before, with the old build, I went up the Mastermind tree and picked up pistol skills. So as a result, I had the GL40 launcher as my primary, and I would use a pistol as my secondary. This time, on the other hand, I'm not picking up any specific weapon skills. So, honestly, it could go either way. I could use the China Puff as my secondary and then something else as my primary. Maybe a shotgun, bootleg rifle. In this case, it's the bootleg rifle because I fucking love that gun. Or, something else. Or we could switch it up and have the GL40 as the primary and then something as a secondary, like a pistol. Either way will work. But in this particular case, what I'm going to be running with, what I normally run with and what I'm running with in the footage is the bootleg rifle with the long barrel. I had it off when I was running something earlier. And then this guy here, the bootstrap compensator. Let's see, I also have the military laser module, the rubber grip, the speculator sight, just because that's my personal preference, and the wide stock. And then obviously the China Puff 40mm grenade launcher. But yeah, that is the build. So why don't we jump on into a match and check it out.
Get ready.
Alright, let's do it.
Safety's off.
Put it down. Fucking hell, my ears are bollocks.
Get that car out of the way.
Oh yeah, good chance to stagger. You got health regen, look at that. I got my armor back, got my health back. Yes.
We'll move at your pace.
I like it.
Just keep the road clear of cops.
You do have to be a little bit more careful now. Just because you're not gonna have the crazy health regen that you did before, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. This is still a pretty OP build.
Driver's waiting on your signal, gang.
Ah, yes. Back out of flashbang quickly. Very nice. Oh man, shit is just popping off left and right. Ah! What? Yes! Haha! Cloaker got me down. That means I didn't lose any downs. That's fucking great. All right. Woo! Oh man. A little bit of health regen. Got my armor back. Okay. Whoop. Fuck you, elevator. And he's dead. Alright, day one done. Let's see what we got. Yep, definitely wasn't expecting to top any of that shit. Well, you know, 71 kills, 31 headshots. That's not terrible. Definitely nothing compared to that guy. Good job, teammate. Alright, day two. Here we go.
Any second.
Man, I absolutely love shape charges.
And boom! They're not using that, Skywalker.
Now, I might not be able to do as much. Well, no, I take that back. I'm healing really quickly. Never mind. I don't think it's quite as fast as it was before. But I am healing really quickly. So, you know, not entirely derp. Just can't stand out in the middle like that anymore.
Get the fuck up.
See ya. Oh shit. Aha! Oh, another taser. I got you, buddy.
Get the fuck up.
Yep, still good at covering choke points. Uh,
What's this? There's mention of a classified informant here. I fucking knew it.
there we go. Dead dozer. Dead shield. Dead guy. Oop, another shield. Ah! Fuck! Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
Shield down! Got the shield! On me now!
Come on, reload. Oh, there we go.
Take it down!
Oh,
Got the taser!
Ow! Stop shooting me.
target in sight. Fight through the pain.
That should take care of them.
Interesting. Files on this server are pointing to some evidence being held by forensics. Let's check it out.
I got the taser.
You should find the evidence related to Huxon's case in the evidence room. Get searching.
Sniper! Got the taser!
Ow! Stop shooting me.
Target in sight. Fight through the pain.
That should take care of them.
Interesting. Files on this server are pointing to some evidence being held by forensics. Let's check it out.
I got the taser.
You should find the evidence related to Huxon's case in the evidence room. Get searching.
Sniper!
Hell yeah. Fuck them up.
Got the taser!
Booyah! Next. Oh jeez. Oh man.
Now take the evidence to the lab. If we can find some DNA that belongs to the traitor, we might be able to pinpoint who he is.
Woo. That's a lot of fire.
Got the shield!
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Eat that, taser!
Oh, crap. Came out blank. Keep searching. Keep scanning.
Got the taser!
Okay, so yeah. Confirmed. You definitely gain health quicker with the fire than you do with just guns.
Taser out!
I'll go through all of this info if it
Hell yeah.
process.
That's what I'm
I'll
talking about.
set
Not
me up.
bad.
Who set us up?
Does
We'll
kind of
deal
suck.
with that fucking
The guy I don't
Give me
care
some time to
that
look through
topped
all
out
this.
day
I'll get
one.
back to you with the name of that bastard.
Unfortunately disconnected near the end, so I didn't get to compare my stats to his. But hey, pretty decent. Wow, best accuracy 28%. Pretty terrible. Yeah, so 140 kills, 25 specials, 36 headshots. I was doing quite a bit of damage with those incendiary rounds. Alright, and that is it. That is the grinder build with the bootleg rifle and the China Puff. Yeah, so still pretty good, still pretty decent. Not as good as maybe a ex-president's build or an anarchy build. I mean, anarchist. There we go, anarchist build. But still pretty good nonetheless. It is noticeable that you don't gain quite as much health as you did before. You do gain a decent amount of health with the grinder build, but not quite to the extent that you did before with the older skills. Yeah, I mean the incendiary rounds are still really good at covering choke points, really good at taking out Captain Winners, and your mobility is high enough that, you know, when you really start to get low, you can actually get the hell out of there and get to a safe point, get to some cover, get your armor back, wait for some fire or maybe some bullet damage or something to regain your health a little bit. So yeah, overall it's still a pretty good build. I liked it. I had fun with it. Hope you guys liked watching it, because that is it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go on ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Well, that's one way to take care of them. This way, I take it. Up here.